Welcome to LaBelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. The playoff is underway, and today it's the 11 seed versus the 6 seed. It's the Auburn Tigers against the BYU Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined to the booth by Joel Klatt. Holly Rowe is working the sidelines, experiencing this incredible playoff vibe.
Hey guys, I checked in with the Cougars head coach pregame. This is the moment we've been building for years, not just this season, but for an underdog team like ours to host a playoff game. This is huge. I want you guys to ride the frenzy of emotion, the crowd noise, the excitement, but make sure you're locked in and focused doing your job on every play so we can make a little history today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the BYU offense for the first time. This is a moment to cherish for this Cougars program in the playoff after falling one step short a year ago, losing the conference championship game to Texas Tech.
And Chris, this is one of the more underrated programs that we have in college football. They've been so consistent over the last couple of years. Just those one step short of making this playoff, but here they are. If they can win the line of scrimmage and maintain that Cougar-oriented football of physical toughness, all of those things running the rock, I think that they're going to have a great chance today.
The pressure's on. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. And the back now goes in motion to the air. It's Bachmeier. Contact as he threw it. Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. Breaks free in the clear. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, BYU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence. One of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You got to change up the looks. You got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds inside the 45. The key to playing great defense is tackling in space. And here, just an easy completion for the offense, short of the first down marker, and they can't get him down to the ground. That is so frustrating for a defense.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down. Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
This has been the key to the Auburn offense all year long, getting the running back going early in the game. And this is a team and a program that has a great lineage of running back play. You go to Cadillac Williams, Bo Jackson, for goodness sake. I got to say, today, they got to run the football well.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Here comes the pressure. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And the Cougars will bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And it's fielded at the 40. Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got some space. Look out. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. 1st and 10 play coming up. Ball handed off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Brown. Looking for his back. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage?
Well, they're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly go-for-it range on 4th down.
He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. After the run, there was a man down, injured on the field. You hate to see that so early in a playoff game. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket, looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told, well, you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To bootleg here. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And the Cougars will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. As we get this drive going, let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Tigers sideline, we are seeing history here today. The running back has continued to run strong today, and now he is the program's single-season leader. The sideline immediately went up in arms, yelling, screaming. They are so excited for their running back, and they will continue to ride his energy here today as he makes more school history. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Wide open downfield. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Brown. That's caught. It's Cobb. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds, but they're now inside the 30.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing an outstanding job.
Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Boy, I know they'd love to get into the end zone, but Chris, I think in this situation you take the points. There's a lot of game left, and you've got to cap this drive with points. You cannot go out there and fail on a 4th down and walk off the field. You give all the momentum to that opposition if you do that.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
At the 18, that's good coverage there. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. It's a shotgun run call. Past the 30. Here he goes. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The Cougars looking to use the out-tempo offense here. They continue to feed the hot hand, and if there's anything, Joel, that can amp up this crowd even more for this playoff game, looking deep down the right side. He's got it right near the end zone, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Brigham Young. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Trying the old counter play here. He's got room to run. Look out. Was out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. And right away, this running back rips off a big gain. And that was a question, right, Joel? On the road here in this playoff, could this offense quiet this crowd down by getting their running game going?
Chris, that's what makes this such a tough matchup for the home team, is because this running back is so good. He can quiet the crowd. They're going to run their offense through him. This is one of the reasons why I felt like this lower seed was a real matchup problem for this group.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. 1st down and more. He's still running. And they'll force him out of bounds just short of the goal line.
That's an outstanding run from this back, and you can see the explosiveness as he gets to the outside right there and to the 2nd level. And once he has a nose for the goal line, he almost gets in. Give it to him again. He earned it. He put you on the doorstep. Let him take it home.
And no, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. And now a timeout taken by BYU. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense cannot be stopped. The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Oh, they're trying to bootleg. Looking for his big tight end. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Fires it to the wideout. With the catch, it's Phillips. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. So the offense will spend the timeout here before the 2nd down play. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Lyons. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Chris, this has got to be a missed assignment by this defense. The tight end is wide open on the outside, and as a quarterback, you dream of that scenario. It's an easy pitch and catch for a 1st down in a big game.
And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
And the Cougars will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. We're set to get the 3rd quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with Auburn's head coach coming out of the locker room. They have to start the third quarter with a sense of urgency. On the road, backs against the wall with a hostile crowd. He said, we got to have more intensity. They did a good job in the first half, but this game is close, and they understand all of the playoff implications. They've got to be the best version of themselves here to start this third. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to pull up. That's a nice stop.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. QB keeper all the way. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And the Tigers will have to kick it away.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Receiver in motion now. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Grab down the middle, it's Phillips. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Caught in the backfield. It's Phillips. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Casper. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. Well, this team hoping to make an impact in the completely rebuilt Pac-12. Joe, you and I both love this conference. For decades, they've produced such excellence. It's a completely different-looking league right now, but a big opportunity for this team today.
And, Chris, part of that opportunity is creating a legacy for this new group and really establishing this conference as a premier conference moving forward. What an opportunity, like you suggested. If they're able to get the win here today, I think people will look at this rebuilt league in a totally different way.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
The back's got it. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Time for one more play here in the court. Design quarterback run. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. And it's BYU in the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Senior offensive lineman. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Cobb. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And they lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Boy, Chris, as an offense, you've got to be ready for the blitz on 4th down. You know that this coordinator on the defensive side is aggressive, and you can see that on film. He loves to send pressure. How in the world do you not have short routes out there where you can get the ball out of your quarterback's hands quickly? They've got to rethink their 4th down plan.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Look out, he's breaking free. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And now they'll run it on the draw. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, BYU. This home playoff crowd is going crazy. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone drill when you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. On the move now, using his legs here. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Empty set now, 5 wide. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Picked off. The defender took it away from the receiver. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, this is so tough as a quarterback, but you've got to force the ball down the field. In this game situation, down 2 possessions, you've got to try to force the issue. But the defense knows that. They read his eyes, and they picked it off. That is a great job by the secondary.
Off target and incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Grab behind the line. It's Casper. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. It's 3rd down for the offense. On the run, it's Martin. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cougars will have to kick this away. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And here comes the punter onto the field. They'll kick it away here. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. If we get this drive going, let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Here on the Auburn sidelines, there are some really good things happening. They are fired up for their running back. He just set a new conference record for this season for rushing yards. This sideline is electric, and they are going to continue to ride him here. He's got more work to do in this game. We'll see what he gets done here on the next drive. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Back in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Brown.
This is good.
Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. Has the first down and more. Goes out of bounds, but a nice gain. They'll spot him short of the 35.
That is a tremendous job by the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not...
He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Boy, you can't play it any better than that on the defensive side of the football. There's no crease being created, so every gap is covered by somebody on that defensive front, and the back just has to go side to side. Listen, if I'm the running back there, at some point, you can't just run out of bounds for a loss. You've got to put yourself behind your pads and just try to get what you can get.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Grab down the middle. It's Nimrod. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now the coverage seem a little bit too eager. They have to make sure the ball goes 10 yards. That's a crucial mistake here late in this tight game. And it's a kneel down.